Hello, everyone. Hello, Aida, Vanessa. How are you too? I missed you as well. Today I was thinking it's Friday. I get to see my people. Hi, Kate. Hi, Sandra. Yeah, finally it's Friday. Hello, Maria. How is everyone doing? Hello, Martha. I was this close to having you guys outside for meditation tonight. It's a little chilly. It's really pretty out, but I came back in here to get my computer and thought, this is a little cozier. Also, I think maybe I've been setting the time wrong. I'm on Pacific time, but my computer is still on Mountain time. So I had adjusted. Seems like you guys all figured it out. But I apologize for any confusion that's happened over the last month or so. Hi, Dad. How's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling? Dad, there's a slight chance that Auntie Linda and Uncle Jimmy may be joining us tonight. Hello, Bob. I'm so happy to be here with you all. I know. I am here in California still. Hi, Katie Allen. Katie, when I was telling my Auntie Linda to join us tonight, apparently you used to be in a play group with my cousin Brian. She knows exactly who you are. She says hi. And she knows your mom. So I don't know if Kathy's here, but all the love. I know. And my Uncle Jimmy knows your dad too, as it turns out. So I'm still here in California. The sun is out, which is amazing. We might get some good weather for a little while. I know. And hopefully that spreads, because it seems like this atmospheric river that comes through here just across the country. So hopefully we get some sunshine and a break. And we'll wait a minute before we get started, but go ahead and make your space comfy. Adjust your body however you need. Get some cushions and pillows around you if you need to. We are not tolerating discomfort. You don't need to. We're adjusting so that we don't feel it. And I'm going to walk you all through a little breathwork exercise tonight that supposedly can activate the vagus nerve, which some of you may know is related to our parasympathetic nervous system. So the sympathetic nervous system is the stress that sends out the stress hormones, the cortisol and adrenaline. Parasympathetic calms us down. It says it's okay. And sometimes, as I've said before, but I'll repeat, when we do breath work or we tap into the breath, it can feel stimulating. It can increase anxiety, and you just all have to feel out for yourself what's right. We're all different. Our nervous systems are different. So if at any point you feel anything coming up that's unpleasant, you can choose to let yourself feel it, or you can either focus on the breath or the feeling of whatever you're sitting on. So we can always return our focus to our physical sensations, any of the 5 senses, to what we hear, focus on what we see. And when we put our attention on that, then it doesn't let that limbic system keep going, that sympathetic nervous system. It says, you don't have a job to do. We're listening now, or we're feeling now. And so we can take some control of that. So just getting settled and maybe doing some moving around, see if you get any pops. Maybe a few neck circles, just letting go of any tension. As we settle, and some shoulder rolls. And when we do this, we're just opening up the space a little bit that we use for breathing. So we can reach up and maybe lean to either side, just feeling our rib cage expand. Because we're going to do some deeper breathing, so we want to give ourselves a little room. Maybe a twist. And before we start our breathing practice, I want you to just do a body scan. Take stock. What are you bringing to this time? Is there any tension? Are you relaxed already? We don't have to just look for negative. We can look for positive too. Just notice what is. We don't even have to judge it as either comfortable, uncomfortable. How's your body feel? And if you do notice areas of tension, maybe move a bit and whatever you might need, or breathe to that spot. And what about our thoughts? How are our minds feeling? Are we racing? Is it hard to slow down? Or does your brain know that it's Friday and you're already relaxed? We don't need to change it. We're just noticing what we're bringing. Noticing where our breath is. If it's rushed, if it's shallow. And if you notice any sounds, it's okay. You might. It's noisy here. Maybe it's noisy where you are. Just let it be. And you're welcome to close your eyes. You don't need to, but you can, whatever you feel comfortable with. And what we're going to do is breathe in for a count of 6, and then we'll breathe out for a count of 9. And I'll count for the first couple rounds for you. And then I'll let you do some on your own. And if you find that 6 and 9 feels long, then you can adjust. The point is that we exhale longer than we inhale. And supposedly, I'm not a neuroscientist, but that slower exhale can activate that vagus nerve, which is what communicates with the parasympathetic nervous system. So it says, hey, it's time to calm down. The prayer doesn't even say, hey, it says, it's okay. So getting settled, let's take a couple just deep inhales and exhales before we start. Any last little movements you want to make? And exhaling together. And inhaling for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And go ahead on your own. You can count in your head. And if you lose count or your mind wanders, it's okay. Just pick up wherever you left off or start over. And if you've lost count, it's okay. If you're still counting, woohoo. Let's just return to a natural breath. a little slower. Slower than our natural breath, our normal daily breath, but we can abandon the counting for now. And just notice. Do you notice anything different if you do a body scan now? And now turn your attention to what you can hear. There's the music I'm playing and my voice, but there's also the sounds of wherever you are. So just as you're breathing, focus your attention on the sounds. We don't need to judge if they're pleasant or unpleasant. We're just noticing. We've taken our attention away from the inwards and we're noticing what's outside. And imagining if you could hear with your whole body, if your entire body was a satellite that just took in that information, that sound. And now turning our attention back inwards. To our physical body, noticing what we feel. Again, did anything shift? And now turn your attention to the external, the periphery of your body. What do you feel? What do you feel around you? Do you feel the texture of your clothing, the temperature of the room you're in? If you're fortunate enough to be outside, a little breeze. What's the feeling of your body connecting with what's outside of you? And then again, turning your attention back inwards to your core, to the beating of your heart, to the sound of the air coming into your throat, into your lungs, and exiting. And now, if your eyes are closed, go ahead and open them, and I want you to extend your hands in front of your face. Put your arms out like this so you're looking at the tops of your hands. And just notice the details. And now I want you to imagine that you can actually see with your heart. And if you could see with your heart, looking at these hands, what do you notice? You can maybe turn them over, look at both sides. And sometimes this can bring up a lot. It can bring up feelings. Our hands have done a lot for us. We can be harsh and critical, sunspots and wrinkles, hangnails. But then when we look with our heart, it can feel different. And that can be overwhelming sometimes. Maybe not. It's all right. But what if we could look at everything with our heart? What would that shift create for us? And go ahead and turn your attention back inwards and attend to anything that did come up. It's okay. Maybe place your hands over your heart space. Give a little rub. And with the next few inhales and exhales, just try to breathe to any areas of tension. And exhaling, letting it go. If you are feeling any emotion, inhaling and validating it. Exhaling, respecting it. Life is not easy. It is not without suffering. At least not if we're present and aware. And if we don't experience that suffering, if we avoid it, then it dulls the joy. Because life is full of that as well. And take a last few moments in stillness for yourselves. In gratitude for taking time, for caring, gratitude for each other, for the fact that we've all had one more day on this earth in this life. And anything else that you feel grateful for, give it some attention. Let that feeling come up. Let it spread. Whenever you're ready, turn your attention to that periphery of your body, to the physical feeling. Maybe put your hands together and give them a rub. And once you've created a little heat, go ahead and place your hands over your eyes. Allow yourself to relax and let go. Feeling that heat and energy just easing. And whenever you're ready, turn your attention back to any of the 5 senses. That helps you connect with the space that you're in. And maybe move and stretch a little if you need. And I thank you all for joining. I know that hand exercise can potentially bring up a lot of feelings, so I hope I didn't blindside any of you. If so, feel free to write in the chat what might have come up. I just did that this week and I was really surprised by how I felt. It felt silly at first until I shifted to that place of love, and then I felt a lot of stuff. And eventually gratitude for all these hands have done. So I hope that was relaxing and helped you let go of some tension from the week. And hit the thumbs up button whenever you want. Thank you. Of course, I appreciate all of you. Thanks, Aida. You all actually created this space. I feel like I just joined. Thanks, Vanessa. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you, Katie. Yes, have a good night. Say hi to your mom. Thanks, Martha. Thanks, Katie. Night, Dad. Love you. Sleep well. Auntie Linda, I hope you're here. It's okay if you're not. I'll help you figure it out later. Yes, love to everyone. I appreciate you all. I hope you all have a nice weekend and get to enjoy some good time, some relaxation, and some fun. And if not, that's okay. Get through what you need to. It always passes. Love and healing and relaxation to everyone. And good night. Sleep well. Tuck yourselves in. Don't disrupt this piece. Sandra, I'm glad you liked it. I hope that Zoe is fast asleep and snoring next to you. There's nothing like a calm doodle. Okay, good night, everybody. I will see you next week, if not sooner. Take care, and I thank you.